Hello, and thank you so much for giving us the time. I know that you've been pretty much running everywhere today and specifically this past week. So thank you so much for um, giving us a bit of your time and have a conversation for our podcast.
Firstly, thank you to you guys that you invited me for this podcast. So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, happy to help you.
Absolute pleasure, absolute pleasure. So I've got a couple of questions for you, and I'd like to ask you specifically about your bio. So I know you are a GDE, a co-founder and a field marketing specialist.
Yeah.
Um, Now, I know the amount of work that you actually do, but it would be great for our viewers to know as well. How do you manage these three different journeys at the same time? How?
Yep. So GD is my passion. Community is my passion actually. That's why I always take out some time for community work. And here I have to say thank you to my family. They always support me for this thing. Like today as well, my husband, my kids are here to help out for all the stuff. So that's why that is a big help from my family. And other stuff like as I'm a field marketing specialist, I have to go do the traveling to go to the different events. Again, that is also I like it because I go to the event, talk to the community, talk to the people. So that is like a kind of hobby come job for me. And like all these things like I have been working last 25 years in tech, and I have seen that like the health is very much important. Still we are doing the jobs and other stuff. So that's why the 3 years back I have founded a company called the microbiome superhero, which is related to the gut health and how this gut health impacted to your whole body. So yeah, the three things I'm doing parallelly, and taking time putting some weekends only for my own company, weekdays all for my company, and then weekends sometimes for the community as well.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, and that shows the fact that you're very very passionate. And yeah, I think when someone is passionate about something, you don't actually feel you working. It just goes like that. And as you said, a lot of support from your family. So
Yeah.
that's impressive actually.
And like I feel like the community is really like the big part of my life, because I have been like doing the work, and I took break for my kids from my career, and I still working with the community, and community brings me the again in the job market. It helps me to get all my jobs up till now. So I think that is what I work for the community. Community paid it back to me.
That's very nice. That's very nice. Thank you so much for sharing this. I hope whoever watches this to generally be inspired by what you're saying, genuinely. Um, I want to ask you about the fact that you won a Google Diversity and Inclusion Award in 2023. What specific work or initiative led to that recognition, and why is that cause so important to you?
So basically, we were started the Flutter Dev Camp from last 3 years, and we have seen that like still we welcome everyone. It's open for all the people from any country. They can join this online program, and we have found that like a many there are very less number of the girls attending this event, and still there are like 5 to 10 girls are there, but they never switch on their mic, they never on the camera, they always be shy. Okay, and we don't want that. Basically this is the world where you have to speak for yourself, right? So we want to give this as a like a kind of confidence to the community, and I do run my own community called the Tech Power Girls, where we empower the women who are having 5+ years of gap in their career. So normally these women initiatives all works if you have 2 to 3 years of gap in your career. So they help you again. But the technology is growing so fast, so that 5 years gap it look like a 20 years gaps for the technology side. So we help these women to be like a start learning with the Flutter app development. We help them to make their portfolios, and then they come back to the job market. So we had that experience, and that's why we thought that let's do something for the woman. And then we run the to celebrate International Women's Day. So we run around 1.5 month of the Flutter Dev Camp only for women, all the women speakers and all the women attendees. So we have given the free space to talk to the women basically in that forum, and it was amazing experience. So many women are freely talk, asking questions and getting more like a kind of opportunity to grow. So that was the thing, and that is, I think Google has appreciated that work basically.
Wow, that's genuinely impressive. Uh, yeah, impressive and inspiring at the
Because
same time.
like a woman, like not every woman get a chance or get a kind of support from everywhere to grow. So there are some women, they need some support, and I think this kind of initiative definitely helps them.
That's, yeah, 100%. I would say the percentages of women's in tech, it's a lot smaller than men. So definitely this kind of initiatives like yours would help balance, let's say, not that this would be a competition, but just to inspire and, as you mentioned, they help them and empower them to get
So
that.
when you heard, right, like after doing this kind of initiative, some of the events, some girls come to me and stay saying that, oh Renuka, because of this your program, I attended and I got a job. That satisfaction gives you that never gives by any kind of branded stuff or anything, buying the thing. So that kind of satisfaction, and I'm looking for that kind of stuff here only.
That's very nice. Forgetting about all the
Perk of the GD or perk of any kind of thing, but the satisfaction what we got it for someone, that they got some knowledge from us and they are growing in their own career, that would be really great.
That's great. That's so amazing. Wow. So good. So good. I want to ask you, you're an organizer for GDG London. The group hosting us. And what's it like to be on this side of the stage? And how does it change your perspective on DevFest?
So like a big organizer, like when you go for any event, so you can say that, oh, this is the good event or this is the bad event. But if you know you are on the other side of the event, then you got to know that how much efforts, as a team efforts, you are putting for the single event. So it's not easy at all to creating the slides, finding the venue, finding the sponsors, and like tuning with the team as well. It's not easy. It's a kind of like I feel like this organizing this kind of events giving me the opportunity like doing the MBA in marketing or MBA in organization skill, right? So this is a really a good initiative to grow yourself in that sense as well, because I think doing a job in tech is very easy, but doing and talking with the community and building the relationship with the people, it's a very hard job. So I feel like we as a group doing really great.
I I agree 100%. I mean, realistically speaking, because both of us are part of the same
Yeah.
group. I remember that we've actually started working on this DevFest since June. And essentially it's what? We're starting sessions from 9 to 5. That's 8 hours worth of sessions. And we've been working for 6 months for 8 hours.
Yep.
So I know exactly what you're saying. And also working with the community, would you said like this would be equivalent of an MBA? I think
Seriously?
it should be, yes. I think should be like a recognized certification and just...
Yeah, like when you go and learn from like doing the MBA from the renowned university, right?
Yeah.
They teach you the like a kind of technical things, what you do. But the practical thing without getting any money and work with everyone, all kind of people.
True.
Is that experience you never get it from the other places. I feel like that.
I agree. Yes, 100%. 100%. I want to speak about, because you mentioned about Tech Power Girls. So you founded Tech Power Girls. How is the community you built there different from the one you helped lead at GDG or as a woman tech maker ambassador?
So because of Tech Power Girls, I'm coming in this all community work. Okay, I'm being a mom of like two kids, and then like what is happening when such thing happen, like a family and all this stuff, the woman taking always a back seat to take care of their kids.
True.
Any other reason, woman always takes some back seat. And what happened, they are very talented, but the talent is sitting at home
It's not being
doing
discovered,
nothing.
essentially.
Okay, and that was the experience I also gone through. And like I feel like let's do something, let's learn something new, because technology is really growing fast. So I thought I can start learning Flutter. Okay, and I used to do the web developer, but I'm not like a kind of codey, like a doing the code all the time. So my background was not the coding background. I have doing my graduation in statistics and mathematics, not on the computer side. Okay,
Different.
yeah, and then I have started my career as a designer, not as a coder. So it is very difficult for me to understand some concepts. And then I thought, I have some friends who are also like me sitting at home. They are used to do jobs in coding, but now they are not doing anything. So I asked them, like, can you help me to understand these concepts? And let's start again, like a kind of second evening, like do another thing for us in the life. And we started as a group, and like a mom, right? When you have a kids, you are more busy with the Facebook, not the Instagram, or not kind of the LinkedIn or Twitter. Okay, so I was very much busy in my own life with the family and Facebook. I have so many Facebook friends, and I have shared this one post that I am doing this thing, and is anybody interested on that? And I got this post was got viral, and I got around 300 like a friend requested, and they asked me, can I join this? Can I join this?
That's
Okay,
amazing.
and then it started.
So much traction.
So much traction. Then I started learning. I hired the mentor, and then whatever I'm learning, I'm giving that knowledge to the other friends. And this is in the COVID time, so everyone at home,
Quite difficult,
no one's
yeah.
going out. So school started on the online. So not any moms getting any laptop in the morning session or afternoon. So we run all this session at the night time when kids go to the bed. And this is how we learn it. And this is how this Tech Poggers community started.
Wow, that's impressive. And having such a big traction just by sharing like one idea
Yes.
within your Facebook group. Was that correct?
Yeah.
Facebook group. That's impressive. I was about to ask you about because I had some questions prepared about past community experience, but literally you just mentioned this to me, so I was like, that's crazy. So for the people that who want to make a real impact on diversity, what's the first most practical step they can take in their own tech communities?
So if you want to be like a part of like this diversity and then thing, so treat everyone equally. If they are beginner or if they are pro. So because when you can do kind of such kind of events, right, there are some people they doesn't have a single knowledge of the tech thing, but they are interested to come into that. So help them in that shoes, basically. Not that okay, we are the organizer, we know all these tech things, and like you should know this, and we can just send you the links and you can learn it your own. No, you have to teach them from the scratch. Go down in their level and understand what is their requirement or what is their problems. And if you help them, definitely community will grow.
That's very nice. Thank you so much. I have a follow-up question here. Would you use analogies for, because you did mention that their level, some people would actually have a strong foundation from a technical perspective, and some won't, but they would be technical minded, if that makes sense. So would you use analogies, let's say, from the background that they're coming from in order to explain them something?
Yeah, definitely. When we do this event, so we never get any example like a kind of tech language. We always talk in the local kind of the things we have just run the one Flutter Dev Camp in India, for the rural part of the India, right? All the students, they don't understand completely English. So we started with in local language.
That's
so that
very
they
nice.
can understand that.
Nice.
Because knowledge sharing shouldn't be barrier with the language. So
Absolutely.
that is the thing.
So I have one last question, if that's okay with you. What's the one core belief that connects all three different parts of your life, from Flutter to marketing to founding Tech Power Girls?
So my key for all this thing together is to like have good relationship with everyone. That takes you everywhere. That the community is the key, and be happy and make everyone happy. That is the
Amazing.
thing.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Really appreciate for taking the time
Thank
to
you so
speak with
much
me
for you
today.
guys. You are doing this initiative and really like it, and then I support you guys.